and so today discuss about the topic is parallelogram law. Okay, so parallelogram law, and so what is the statement of the parallelogram law, and so prove that parallelogram law of forces by using the two vectors. So what is the vector? So vector means the direction and so displacement. Okay, so the direction and so magnitude. Okay, having that is called as a what is vector. Okay, that is called vector. Now here given by parallelogram law. So parallelogram law means now here. So if the two vectors, that means P vector and Q vector, P vector and Q vector. So P vector and Q vectors are represented magnitude and direction. Okay, so P vector and Q vector. So here given P vector and Q vector, these two vectors are represented magnitude and direction by the adjacent side of the parallelogram. Okay, so what is the mean of the adjacent side? So that means pakka pakkana unnatuvanti rendu sadisha, that is the vectors, that meaning. Now here the P vector and Q vector, these two are represented magnitude and direction and adjacent side of the parallelogram law. Okay, so adjacent side of the parallelogram drawn from a point, so that is O. Now given that information, so the two vectors are taken or considered, that is called as a P vector and Q vector, P vector and Q vector. So P vector and Q vector are represented magnitude and direction, magnitude and direction, and so adjacent side of the parallelogram drawn from point O. Okay, got it? And so the diagonal is passing through the same point. The diagonal is passing through the same point, and so the diagonal is gives, that is the resultant. Okay, so the resultant vector is gives the magnitude and direction. Okay, magnitude and direction. Okay, got it? So now here given the two vectors, P vector and Q vector, the two vectors are represented magnitude and direction and adjacent side of the parallelogram draw point O. Okay, got it? That means rendu vector తీసుకుంటున్నాం, ఆ two vectors కూడా adjacent side of the parallelogram కి పక్క పక్కనే ఉంటాయి. అవి రెండు ఏమి ఇస్తారంటే సో దాని యొక్క డైరెక్షన్ తెలియస్తాయి అండ్ మాగ్నిట్యూడ్ తెలియస్తాయి. ఓకే, that gives the magnitude and direction. So next one. So the diagonal is passing through the same point. ఈ రెండింటి గుండా పాస్ అయినటువంటి diagonal. Okay, the diagonal is the gives of the resultant. Resultant అంటే ఏంటి సార్? ఈ రెండింటి యొక్క ఫలితానికి ఇస్తుంది. ఓకే, రిజల్ట్ ఇస్తుంది. దేని యొక్క రిజల్ట్? సో ఆల్రెడీ P vector ఉంది, Q vector ఉంది. These two vectors are, so the resultant is gives the R vector. Okay, R is called as a resultant vector. Resultant vector that gives the magnitude and direction, magnitude and direction. Okay, got it? Magnitude and direction, and passing through the same point. అదే బిందువు కూడా ఏవైతే ఈ రెండు కూడా పాస్ అవుతున్నాయో సో అదే సేమ్ పాయింట్ కూడా పాస్ అవుతాయి. ఓకే, the diagonal is the gives of the resultant. Got it? అర్థమైందా? What is the parallelogram? Parallelogram means, parallelogram law means, so now gives the two vectors, P vector and Q vector. These two vectors are represented magnitude and direction, magnitude and direction. Okay, so adjacent side of the parallelogram. Okay, and so draw a point O, and also the resultant vector, that is the R, is passing through the same point. The resultant vector is means diagonal. The resultant vector means diagonal. So the diagonal is also passing through the same point, is gives of the resultant of the two vectors. Okay, ఈ రెండింటి యొక్క మిగిలిన యొక్క రెండు వెక్టర్స్ యొక్క రిజల్ట్ అని మనకి ఇస్తుంది. Okay, that means the resultant, the represented there resultant both in magnitude and direction, magnitude and direction. So that means R is equal P plus Q. Okay, now so from diagram, so P be the vector and Q also vector. These two vectors are adjacent side of the parallelogram. Okay, this is called as a one vector and this is called as another vector. Okay, so vectors are adjacent side of the parallelogram. This is called as a run of the parallelogram. Okay, that virtual formation. Okay, so this is called as a P vector and a Q vector. So R be the resultant vector. Got it? So now these are extended because here also triangle is taken, that is the 90 degrees is taken. So the two lines are extended. A is extended up to D and C also extended up to D. Okay, and so P vector. So the OA is called as A. OA is called as A. P vector. Got it? OA is called as a P vector. And that is equal to the BC also. Okay. And OB is equal to Q vector. OB is equal and AC is equal to Q vector. Okay. OB is equal similar to the AC. So here represented Q, similar here also like that Q. Got it? And here also P and similar here also P. Okay. So next the resultant is gives you OC, that is R vector. Okay. R is equal to so P plus Q. P plus Q. And here so COA, the angle is taken, that is called as a alpha. Or so BOA, the angle BOA is equal angle CAD, that is equal theta. Okay, BOA is theta. And similarly CAD also theta. Here 45 degrees, here also like 45. Okay, 30 or 30. Okay, that is similar. Angle BOA is equal angle CAD, that is equal theta. Theta is angle. Now to find out the magnitude of the resultant vector. So resultant vector is means R is the resultant vector. So now to find out the magnitude and direction. Magnitude and direction. Now first of all we taken the triangle COD. Triangle is taken COD. Okay, triangle is COD. So according to the Pythagoras, so that is the OC square is equal. OC square is equal OD square plus CD square. CD square, got it? OC square is equal OD square plus CD square. So OC square means is called as R square. Okay, directly you can write.
Yes.
Now, so what is the OD square? So OD square means we can write in a individual, that is the OA plus AD. Okay, so OA plus AD whole square plus CD square, that is equal OC square. Okay, OA square plus AD square, A plus B whole square, A square plus B square plus 2AB. Got it? Now, so applying the equation, A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. Okay, now here applying the equation, OA square plus AB square plus 2 into OA into AD plus CD square. Okay, got it? CD square. Now here, so OA square means P square.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the AD square and CD square? AD square, we have taken A, D square and CD square. Okay, already we know that OA is equal to P and OC is equal to R, but so no idea for CD and AD. Okay, so now find out the CD and AD. So by using the triangle, that is called as the ACD triangle. ACD triangle is taken. So by using the sin theta, so sin theta is equal, sin theta is equal,
Opposite side by hypotenuse.
opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side means CD. The theta, so the theta angle to the opposite is called as a opposite. Okay, so CD by hypotenuse is taken AC. Okay, AC. So CD is equal AC sin theta. Okay, so CD is equal AC sin theta. AC means OB, that is equal Q. Okay, so Q here written, so sin theta, Q sin theta. Okay, so equation 1 and equation 2. So similarly, by triangle ACD, okay, so cos theta. Cos theta means AD by AC. AC. So AD is equal AC cos theta. So AD is equal Q cos theta. Equation 3. Okay, got it. Now equation 2 and 3 substituting in equation 1. Okay. We get OC square is equal R square. Okay. OA square is equal P square. AD square is equal. AD means so Q cos theta whole square. Or Q square cos theta also. And plus 2 into OA. OA means P. OA means P. And AD Q cos theta. Q cos theta. Plus CD square. CD square means Q sin theta whole square. Whole square. Okay. So R square is equal P square plus Q square cos square theta plus 2PQ cos theta. So plus Q square sin square theta. Okay. Now here observe Q square cos square theta and so Q square sin square theta. Okay, so common is taken Q square. Okay, so remaining equation. So remaining equation we can write. So R square is equal. So P square plus Q square cos square theta or sin square theta plus cos square theta. Okay, remaining term is 2PQ cos theta. Got it? Okay, so these two terms are taken common. So there is the Q square is taken common and remaining Q sin square theta plus cos square theta. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay, so we can write the R square P square plus Q square. So 2PQ cos theta. Okay, R is equal under root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. So this is called as the resultant vector. Okay, that is the magnitude. Magnitude is R is equal under root of P square plus Q square 2PQ cos theta. So that is called as the magnitude of the resultant. Okay, got it. Now also to find out the resultant. Okay, so magnitude and result is given. That is the magnitude and direction gives the result. Okay, so already to find out the magnitude. Okay, so another one is find out the direction. Okay, so you can write first of all. Okay, so now the direction of the resultant. Okay, so the direction of resultant. Resultant. So now resultant vector, that is the R gives the resultant of the direction and magnitude. So magnitude already, to find out the R is equal under root of P square plus Q square 2PQ cos theta. Okay, now find out the direction of resultant. So the direction of the resultant, so the alpha is a making or made with angle, that is P with R. Okay, alpha is the angle made, so R with P. R is called as a resultant vector and P is called as a vector. That is tan alpha is equal. Okay, so triangle is taken. OCD is triangle. OCD is the triangle. Tan alpha is equal. So that means opposite side by adjacent side. CD by OD. So tan alpha is equal CD by OD. OD means OA plus AD. OA plus AD. So tan alpha is equal. I'll have to find out the CD. So what is the value of the CD? Q cos theta or Q sin theta?
Q sin theta.
Q sin theta by OA. OA means P. AD is equal Q cos theta. Okay, and alpha is equal tan inverse Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. So this is what is the direction of the resultant vector. Okay, so you can write direction of the result diagram only matter of direction of resultant vector. Clear? Right. So the next one problem. So that is A plus B is equal A minus B. A plus B is equal A minus B. Now prove that the angle between A and B is 90 degrees. Okay. So A plus B is equal A minus B. Given A plus B is equal A minus B. Okay, so squaring on both sides. Okay, squaring on both sides. Under root. So that is taken. So under root of A plus B whole square is equal under root of A minus B whole square. So square or root cancel. So remaining A plus B is equal A minus B. And so A plus B whole square. So under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Okay. Under root of A square plus B square minus 2AB cos theta. And root are cancelled. Okay. So remaining equation A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta is equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB cos theta. Okay, got it. So A square, B square are cancelled. Okay, so remaining equation 2AB cos theta minus 2AB cos theta. So 4AB cos theta is equal to 0. Okay, so So cos theta is equal, so 0 by something, that is also 0. Okay, but 4AB is not is equal to 0. Okay, got it. So 4AB cos theta is equal to 0. So cos theta and so 0 by 4AB, that is equal to 0. 0 by something also 0. So cos theta is equal to 0 when the theta is equal 90 degrees. So this is called as the angle between A and B is 90 degrees. Okay, so you can write. Correct. So listen to here. Two forces of magnitude 3 units and 5 units act at 60 degrees. Okay. So force of the magnitude 3 units and 5 units act 60 degrees with each other. And what is the magnitude of the resultant? What is the magnitude of the resultant? And so given information. Okay. So given, that is called as a, so the two forces of magnitude of force. So F1 is equal 3 units and F2 is equal 5 units and angle theta is equal 60 degrees. Okay. So to find out the magnitude, so magnitude of resultant that is R is equal under root of A square plus Q square 2PQ cos theta. Okay, got it. Right. So R is equal to under root of P square. So P square means 3 square plus that is means P and Q is taken. So you can write F1 square, F2 square, 2F1 and F2 also you can write. That means forces given. So 3 square plus 5 square, 2 into 3 into 5 cos 60. Okay, got it. So R is equal 3 square means 9, 5 square 25. So 2 into 3 6. Okay, 6 into 5 is 30. 30 into cos 60. So cos 60 value 1 by 2. Okay, and now substituting 1 by 2. So 2, 15. So R is equal. So 15 plus 25, 40 plus 9, 49 under root. R is equal 7 units. So is the resultant of the magnitude. Okay, so you can write.